What's going on in the loop? Kenny checking in from another NASCAR track. What? This time I'm out in California, the Los Angeles area, Fontana, California to be exact. Auto Club Speedway. I did one of these videos now and I had so much fun, I figured I'm gonna try another one. So, made my way out here to a racetrack I have never been to. Always kind of wanted to. Place opened in 1997. I've been watching it on TV since then. I was 10 years old then, so 25 years of watching. They are apparently knocking it down after this race. I don't know if they're going to reconfigure it. It's a big 2-mile oval track, and apparently they're supposed to reconfigure it and make it into a smaller, shorter track, but I hope they do that because I love this area. I've never quite been to this. It's kind of like the San Bernardino, Ontario kind of area. Man, this music is just bumping over here. Anyway, I was walking through the parking lot, and man, oh man, these people love to tailgate and party. And I heard everything from Alice in Chains to Bob Marley to Pantera, some mariachi music, some 80s dance music. I mean, there's everything going on out there. Everybody's cooking, having a good time. So I'm having a great time already, and we haven't even started anything. So let's head over to the front of the track, check out some concourse areas, see what they got going on here. Right away outside, got big concessions, no lines. It's nice. Got some sort of dance stage going on. I was just at a race last week and they had dance contests going on. I've never seen this stuff at NASCAR races. I don't know if that's a new thing. Maybe I just never seen them before. I don't know. But also, you'll notice everybody's dressed very warm. I did not expect to come to California and have to buy a winter jacket. When they used to race by where I live out in Chicago, back in they'd race in like September. This is how I used to have to dress, layer up, and hats and gloves and jackets. I did not expect to have to stop at Target and buy a winter jacket. But I did this morning on the way in, because the race yesterday, the Xfinity race, was snowed out. They literally had too much snow to run the race yesterday, and so they're running it today. It's still very chilly today, so let's see what kind of food we got here. It's a good looking burger. Wait a minute, do they have pinks? Do they have pinks at this racetrack? I completely forgot pinks is an LA thing, and I never thought about it being here. This has just made my day. I love pinks.
204, please
King taco stand. Bunch of popcorn.
To the counter.
I don't know what else I'm gonna find today, but between the tailgating situation out in the parking lot, the free parking, and the food situation in here so far, I almost don't even care how the rest of the day goes. My day's already been made. I'm already having a great time. Busch, the NASCAR staple, as I pointed out in my Daytona video. I'm sure I'll be consuming some of that at some point here today. I'm curious to see, I always love going to a track I've never been to and seeing what the sponsored concourse area looks like. They're all unique in their own way. Even if you go to the same track you've been to before, they tend to switch it up, but I really like coming to new tracks and seeing what their setup is. My God, they have some good food out here. Holy cow. You know, maybe I was wrong for not thinking about this, but I did not anticipate coming to a food truck festival today here at the racetrack. Never crossed my mind. piano. Can't hear. Can't hear what he's talking about. I cannot believe the food options out here. I've been to a dozen different racetracks across the NASCAR schedule, maybe more at this point. And this is in the running for most options I've ever seen at any of the tracks. So it's shocking to me. Now this is just straight up like the Warp Tour over here. We got a wrestling ring. We got a live band playing. More food. Shockingly, there's still somehow more. Okay, so I've made my way down to the infield. I have the pit pass attached with my ticket. In order to get down here, you come down to, it's called Gate D. You cross under the tunnel, this is turn 4 over here. So you come under turn 4, you walk down, and unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna wait for it right now, because that's the line. That line right there goes all the way over there. Excuse me. And it goes all the way over by those buildings that are behind the garage or on top of the garage or whatever. So that is a very, very long line. Fortunately, today's a really odd day as the race, the Xfinity Series race yesterday got snowed out, and I think I mentioned that earlier. So they're running that later on after the Cup race, so I got all day to be here. I'll probably come down and check this area out later on, see what it's all about then, continue to walk around here. Well, just like that, now walked back out of the tunnel to the outside of the track because due to the inclement weather, they have canceled the pre-race stuff, all the excess down on the grass and the track and the pre-race concert, all that stuff. So that's a bummer, because it's really cool to walk down on the track and see everything from that perspective down there. If you watch the Daytona International Speedway review video I did on the channel previously, had a very similar experience before the Daytona 500, being able to go down on the track and watch the concert, stand around on pit road and look at the cars and all that. So if you really want to see what that kind of looks like, you can go watch that one, but that's a bummer. But what are you gonna do? You know, bad weather happens and things get canceled sometimes. Well, I'm on the Midway Concourse area. I never know what to call these. Is it a Midway? Is it a Concourse? I sort of go back and forth saying both all the time. I never know. Somebody tell me what to say, but it's a good thing that outside of the track is so awesome. So many options, because it's very, what's the best way to describe it? This is just like the most generic sporting venue kind of stuff you could expect. It basically looks like it's not changed since the place was built in 1997. So I mean, it's not terrible. It's just nothing special at all. But I am further down towards like turn 4 right now, so maybe we'll see what it looks like when you get a little closer to the middle or the start-finish line. Maybe there's something, I don't know, we'll see. But it's not looking promising.
What do you remember about that 1998 win? It was ridiculous because the inaugural race in 1997 we were racing 2 lanes together. Mirrors on the ceiling, picture paint on ice, she said.
So he said he's done this before. He competes in iRacing. All right, he's taking the first turn. Here we go. We got our drivers. Oh, our Chiefs fan is in the wall. He's in the grass over here. Wow. All right, you'll straighten it out. Hopefully you don't drive your semi-trucks like that. What semi-truck company? Oh boy, here we go. 160 miles an hour through going into the back stretch. That looks close. All right, I won't distract.
Gonna head into this merch shop. This looks like the track's version of their own pro shop. This could be dangerous. Could end up emptying the bank account. The shop in here is pretty much the same as, I haven't seen any of those white merchandise tents out anywhere at this track actually, but that's basically what this is in here. Just sort of general NASCAR merch slash event stuff. So it's basically all this is.
Just over the mountains, just out of Santa Clarita. There's so much snow up there. Any of the mountains above the 5, from Burbank to Sun Valley, even any of the mountains above the 210 freeway. There's just snow.
I think I'm gonna go up there. I don't see why not. It There's no line to go up there. There's no real reason to go up there. But I think I'm gonna go up there. All right, I did it. I did it. I made it. Let's see if it was worth it. Oh no, it's really not. Wasn't worth it. It's just a higher view of the crowds. That's kind of cool, I guess. Maybe not. It's just something to do. I've never climbed what looks like a flag stand, so it'd be really cool if they let you climb the actual flag stand out on the track. That'd be awesome. Well, there's that. Staircase to nowhere. I was told on my way up by somebody. He said, "Hey, don't pull a Joe Biden." I think I don't know. He must have spotted my beer in my hand and figured I was gonna trip on the way up the stairs. But also, it's NASCAR. I'll just leave that there. Get those comments. So, I think I've about covered the midway down here, Concourse, midway. Yeah, I mean, it's a good time down here. It's kind of a shame can't get down in the pit area. I mean, I can, kind of, sort of. The line's really bad. They're not letting anybody on the grass, like I said. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down there during the races, since there's two of them. I'll probably make my way down there, wander around, get some views of the cars while they're racing. So I guess for now, we'll head up to the seats, go find our seat, and catch the start of the race. I know Rowdy Burns, Michael Rooker, Rowdy Burns is a Grand Marshal today. Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. But in this place, he's Rowdy Burns. So let's go up there and see if we can get a view of him giving the command to start engines.
Serving as our Grand Marshal for today's Pilot Casino 400, kids today know him as Yondu from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Rowdy.
Many adults know him as Myrtle from The Walking Dead. But he's most familiar to NASCAR fans around the world as Rowdy Burns from Days of Thunder. Please welcome legendary actor Michael Rooker. And it's a great day to be. And now, race fans, meet your NASCAR Chief Hyde Officer Mama. Driving the Pilot Casino Ford from Texas, Chris Buescher. He's your 2020 Automotive Speedway winner. Let's hear it for Alex Bowman. Please welcome your two-time and reigning Cup champion, Joey Logano. Fresh off his Daytona 500 win, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Coming off his hot streak in the playoffs, Christopher Bell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is your starting lineup. Welcome to Auto Club for one more go. Let's get it going.
Oh, say does
Sports. Please welcome the star of the greatest NASCAR movie of all time, where he played legendary driver Rowdy Burns in Days of Thunder, actor Michael Rooker.
Drivers, start your engines!
Kyle Busch, your winner here at
Oh, cool.
And get talking and give me this opportunity to be able to race this year. 2007, I think, and so this was really awesome to be able to win again here today. I love California. California Speedway has always been great to me. It's always been a lot of fun to come out here. The fans are always awesome. There's a lot of Rowdy Nation out there, so I appreciate everybody being a part of what we got going on, and looking forward to celebrating with you all later.
Congratulations.
All right.
There we go. That is Kyle Busch. I'm going to sneak over here and catch a word with the team owner, Richard. You're able to get this young man aboard your race car. I bet this is a happy day for you, validating your decision last year.
It is, it's great to see Kyle go out here and win the race early, get him in the chase real early, and just proud to be part of it. This team today just did a great job on pit road, running.
Bring Mobile in, and then I'm going to hand the mic over to track president Dave Allen to tell us the story of Mobile.
Well, this is the famous El Camino Real. It's just built. It's line of the 101 freeway here in California, and as Kyle's very familiar with, each time we have a new winner in the victory lane here, we ring this bell to signify that we've got someone in victory lane. This is a very familiar face, as the Busch brothers have done very well here in Untapped Speedway, and from what I understand, the winningest brothers in history, right? All right, well, congratulations. We appreciate it. All thanks to Paulo Casino as well for a great event. Good job, bud. Ring that bell. Let's hear some. Well, there you go. Kyle Busch gave that bell a good ring indeed. He's done it many times before. Of course, Tim, you've talked about it. His first NASCAR Cup Series victory happened right here at Auto Club Speedway. His 200th career NASCAR victory happened right here at Auto Club Speedway. And today in the Pala Casino 400, Kyle Busch scores the last Cup Series victory on the 2-mile configuration of Auto Club Speedway. Celebration will roll on for just a...
Back down in the infield. The race is over. The cup race is over. But luckily we get a bonus race today. So I'm gonna make my way down here and do what I couldn't do earlier, because now everybody's leaving the track instead of coming in. So let's go check it out. When I get down here, I don't know what I can still do. I mean, all right, it's time to be a nerd for a minute here. If you're watching this video, I don't know if you're a race fan and you showed up to this video. I don't know if you're a in the loop regular theme park fan and you're watching this video going, what in the hell is going on? What is Kenny doing? Touring and reviewing a NASCAR track. So I don't know who you are, who needs to hear this, but when I get down here, I'm assuming, I think I can still do everything I could have done earlier, but there's nobody here because the cup race is over. That's like the big time, you know, those are the big guys. This race that's about to get run normally happens Saturday. It's kind of like the minor leagues of baseball. It's just the next level down. That race got rained out / snowed out yesterday, and they're running it tonight. So this is kind of like, you get a bonus race, you get a double header in the day. Now, when you come for the big cup race, this was like an hour-and-a-half line to get down here earlier. That race is over, everybody's left. I stuck around because I'm a nerd, and I guess this is the equivalent to if you're a theme park nerd and you get evacuated off of a ride and you get to see the backstage area of a ride. I feel like that's kind of what I'm getting to do right now. Like, nobody cares anymore. Everybody left. I just looked at the parking lot. Everybody left because the cup race is over. But I'm coming down here. I'm gonna see what I can do. Well, that's hurdle number 1. I was able to get past the permit only section. So I guess nobody cares. I guess I can just go where I want now. So let's just go until somebody says no. I don't know. I feel like I'm in an area I normally wouldn't be allowed to go. So this is fun. Let's I mean, these are like broadcast suites and sponsor suites. Maybe we'll see somebody important, I don't know. I mean, I guess they'll just let anybody in after the cup race is over. I do have a pit pass, so I feel like this is somewhat allowed, but I definitely would not be allowed to sit here during the cup race and just watch from one of these suites. So this is cool. Let's watch the start of the race from down here.
that car was a little stuck.
Yeah, I just did that for no reason. Like the stairs to nowhere earlier. I was up there and somebody said go for it, and I said okay, sure. So that was that. Now I just gotta figure out how to get out of here, because now there's more stairs going back upstairs. So now I'm all mixed up in a place I feel like I still shouldn't be.
Climbing out of the car. Give him a round of applause. Your race winner tonight here at Auto Club Speedway, John Hunter Nemeshev.
Come on, John!
One heck of a race car. This Toyota Supra was as fast as Xfinity Kenji. I actually think it was faster than Xfinity Kenji. But just huge shout out to all the guys that work on this 20 team. I think a lot of guys doubted Ben coming down from the Cup Series, and to have him on the box and be able to establish a relationship that I have with him has been awesome. So I've worked with most of the guys on this team.
That's on me. You know, I wanted an adjustment, and probably, you know, hindsight's 20/20. But again, proud of our team, proud of everybody at Chevrolet, Intern shop. Congrats to John Hunter. Just we had what, 3 in the top 5, and I think the 9 was really fast before he had his issues. So just disappointed we didn't bring one home today.
All right, Justin, I'll go ahead and bring it home.
Thank you, Tim. Down here in July, home against victory lanes, and as you might expect, very happy you are.
Well, that's it. that's it from Auto Club Speedway. That's it for Auto Club Speedway. All in all, I had a blast. I was thrilled that I made the trip out to check out their last event. I think they did a really good job leaning into the nostalgia of the track's history of racing and played it up really nicely. They didn't take it lightly that this is the last time they're hosting an event. I mean, I don't know, it's pretty unclear, kind of cloudy whether or not they're gonna ever come back. I don't know. There's no real set plans. They keep saying they're just gonna reconfigure the track into a smaller track, but that's sort of unclear. Really hope they do. Met a lot of cool people today, and had a lot of really cool conversations with fans. And it's like these people that live out here in this market, too good of NASCAR fans, too knowledgeable, too passionate to not have a race out here. So it'd be a shame if they don't come back to this area. So here's to hoping they do. It's a little strange to give a review of a venue, a racetrack that's going to go away, but like I said, if it ever comes back just reconfigured, it's a great location. They've got the bones here to host, no matter what the capacity of the track ends up coming back as. So it would be really, really cool, because I love visiting the area, and just as a facility hosting, they did an awesome job with all the vendors and everything. So I most certainly hope that it comes back. I did want to also point out one other thing, that it's an interesting little detail that you can't necessarily apply this to every one of your NASCAR races, but it's just something to keep in mind for NASCAR in general. Most NASCAR events are really accommodating when it comes to keeping costs low. And for example, I bought the ticket to this race today. So this race is, we're in February right now, but a lot of these races will put their tickets on sale in the year before, because the schedule gets announced like summertime, fall of the season prior. So a lot of these venues, a lot of these racetracks will put their tickets on sale before the holidays. I got my tickets for this event during a Christmas sale. They have like Black Friday sales and Christmas sales, and my race ticket today for a grandstand ticket with the pit pass that got me access down to the pit road stuff I was showing off, it was $45. $45 for a ticket with pit road access. So now they're not all that cheap, but those are the kind of deals you should always keep an eye out for. You go on these websites to purchase tickets and just surf around, look for details, you know, or not details, deals. Look for deals, look for packages. You never know what you could find. They offer up all sorts of really cool experiences, and they're not necessarily as bad as you might think they would be. So just keep that in mind when you're looking for tickets. So I appreciate everybody watching, and hopefully you learned something that would make you maybe want to go to a NASCAR race in the future, or if they come back to California and you're considering coming out, just give it a shot. You know, it's a good time, and they do it right out here. So hopefully get the opportunity to come back to Auto Club Speedway, or maybe a miracle will happen and they'll just keep it open and you can come to the existing track. But I'm not gonna hold my breath on that one. So happy to see it go out on a strong note. Really cool to see a doubleheader. Got two races in one day. It's a bit of a rarity, so it's cool when it happens. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.